Alright, hello YouTube and welcome to today's Genshin Impact video. This video I'm going to be doing Thoma's Friendly Fracas and Genius Invocation TCG. Let's take a look at what we're up against. Normal attack does 2 physical damage. His elemental skill does 2 pyro damage and creates 1 blazing barrier, which is essentially 1 shield point. His elemental burst does 2 pyro damage, generates a shield point, and creates a summon. And the summon activates 2 times. When your character uses a normal attack, it deals 1 pyro damage and creates another shield point. I could see that maybe he's trying to set this up to do a lot of elemental reaction damage with his team. But aside from that, I'm not entirely sure that's going to work as well as it looks on paper. Also, there's not a lot of synergy in this particular deck. Got a triangle deck of Pyro, Hydro, and Electro. You have 2 characters from Inazuma, but you also have a polearm user, a sword user, and a claymore user. So I can see where artifacts, particularly weapons, could occupy a lot of the deck, and then could require him to rely on luck to get the right weapons out at the right time. I'm going to stick with my regular Quickie deck. I'm going to continue with Joyous Celebration. I'm not sure this is going to be as necessary as it could have been in Sayu's Friendly Fracas, where I forgot to use it, but we'll see how it goes. I have the Sin of Pride in my starting 5, so I'm going to lead off with Kujo Sara in hopes I get to use it in the first round.
With you all the way.
All I need is 3 Electro die. And it looks like I got 2. Reroll everything that isn't Electro or Dendro. Not so good. But we've got options. First of all, we've got the Paimon card, so I can get 2 Omni die in places of 2 that I'm not going to use. And I can use my equipment card.
Quiver!
Let's see where we go from here. Then artifact. Switch to Razor so he didn't attack. It might have been guessing that I was going to switch to Kale. I don't think I was going to do. I don't really have that much as far as good dice in my. I do have 2 net Dendro. I don't really have that much for Electro right now. Put the Wangshu in play right now. Probably not going to use it. Then I'll just go for a normal attack, do 2 physical damage, and now I set up my burst. Might be able to use it. He's out of dice, so there's not much he can do. So we're just going to end our turns, unless he has something free to play. He didn't. Got the mushroom pizza. That might be good right now. Let's see if I can. Not a good roll. Try again. Okay, that's a net 3 Omni. Which doesn't give her enough energy to burst. It's been a while since I've played. Still feeling like I'm a little rusty. I like getting this out. And switching to Kale. Problem is, I don't really have that. Well, let's see. This would use 4, so I'd still have a net 2 for Dendro. That should be okay. My problem is Kudrosar is going to take more damage, but I do have the N in play as well.
Glory to the Shogun!
Okay. Let's see what he does. Got a lot of summons going. He's got a weapon for Thoma. Okay. So he's gonna let's see, there's 2 dice left. I don't think that's enough for him to use his burst. Need 1 more. So let's switch to Kale. Switches back to Thoma. 1 die left. He ended his turn, but well, okay, so that okay. I'm going to have to sacrifice one of these cards. I guess I'll sacrifice Joyous Celebration, user skill, because that's going to do a lot of damage to Thoma.
Fire it up.
Okay, he's got a shield. Probably going to use it at the end of the round. All right.
Fire it up.
So I must have gotten more dice from the cards on the left. But okay, we'll roll with that. I still went out first, so I get to go first. I think there's an obvious play right here. But it's gonna be tricky. Could use Kale's. I could either use Kale's skill or her burst. Problem is, I'm going to take right now vaporized damage if he uses his skill, which I would imagine he would. Can't imagine he wouldn't. Be 2 hydro damage plus the yeah, that would be enough. Try using the mushroom pizza. Mushroom pizza would make it so she's not going to lose. They'll have enough to use her burst. I think that's what I'm going to try to do. And then I'm just going to have to switch characters at the end on my next turn. I want to keep the pressure on as much as possible. Went for a normal attack. Still gotta switch to official.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
Most likely Kale will be healed by the end at the end of the round. Thoma's up again. Could be looking to use his burst. Not be a bad idea. 1 energy left. Use both of these to get to use her skill. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yep. So that will put another summon on the board.
Heal thyself.
I like having a lot of summons. Ayato's up. And I have to end my round because I have no dice and no cards. He ends his turn as well. Ends his round as well. I think this is going to go badly for Ayato.
Such is life.
Okay. Things are looking really good now.
Huh? How did that happen?
I'm not going to tell him. Okay, so I think if I get good amount of Electro, I think I've got this. Need one more. I'll do it. Okay, so guess I could use a normal attack. This gets a lot easier without Razor inside of it. I think using the normal attack makes more sense than going for the skill, particularly since Oz is already here.
Take me back. Oh boy, this is getting out of hand.
You think? Yeah. I don't know if that's a card that's going to help him right now.
This seems to be my best option.
It's going to go for the burst, which I kind of expected. Okay. Using another normal attack only does... Well, it gets rid of the shield and only does... And I'm only going to have 2 left. Use the Mondstadt hash browns to heal Fischl for 2. Makes sense to stick with Fischl. Certainly doesn't make any sense to go to Sara because that sets up an over. But he has nowhere to go. He's ended his turn. This is pretty much over. Because it's only got to take Colin Amber to win the game at this point.
Take care, everyone.
That was... I don't know. I felt that was pretty easy. That was... At first, I thought I saw a little bit more synergy. But then when I looked at it a little bit further, it seemed like there was some obvious things where everything had to go exactly right. Sayu actually did a lot better in the 4.4 videos that I put out this weekend. So yeah, overall it was not bad for two matches after coming off of a bit of a break from doing these videos. But I'm still glad I get them done. So
Wow, what a crushing defeat. Guess I need to sharpen my skills a little.
yeah, well, I mean, there is the other round aside from the friendly Fracas, and I'm sure he'll be a little bit harder to beat at that point. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like, subscribe to his channel, and follow me on Twitch. I stream Genshin Impact on Twitch twice a week. Let me know in the comments how well I did, and I will see you in the next video.